Greetings my friends, and welcome to a bit of a different video. As you can probably tell from the thumbnail, the title of the thumbnail. This is a bit of a channel update, primarily around the speed and the consistency of the number of the videos I'm able to put out. Now, this is nothing dramatic. The channel isn't going to sort of collapse or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing's going to be altering or stopping. But I wanted to discuss for quite a while, my friends, and that is the number of videos I'm able to put out during sort of a week. I know I've had a number of comments, a number of sort of suggestions over the last months, weeks. People asking for sort of, when's the USA campaign coming back, when's the British campaign going to come back, when's the Ottoman campaign coming back, and things like that. And that sort of brought to the sharp focus the number of videos I'm able to put out per week. So there's going to be a vote on what you want to do. So there's going to be two options in there. There's one, we're going to possibly switch into a new format, or keep things as they are if you're happy with the way things are. Now, switching to a new format would include me removing or greatly reducing the introduction. Now, the introduction, as many of those who've been with me for a while, includes me putting highlights from the previous video, including the comments from the council, adding sort of depth and adding some of the bits and bobs. I like to give it, sort of almost like a cinematic feel, maybe a bit of building a story behind each campaign, each video. Now, I know a number of you don't enjoy that. I've had quite a few comments saying you enjoy that. People subscribe me because they've enjoyed that. But equally, there's also the same amount of people that say we want to see more videos, man. We want to see more of your campaigns. So to be able to get more of the campaigns out quicker, maybe 1 or 2 a week, possibly 3, but I'm not going to promise 3, because if as minute you start promising something, the odds are if something comes along you're not able to put 3 out, people will say, Mally, you promised you get 3 videos out a week, and I don't want to do that. So 3, if conditions are right, I'm able to put 3 out, and if I've got the time, 3, possibly 2. I will try and get 2 out at least a week. And that is to remove that that introduction entirely, or to greatly reduce it, because although the introduction doesn't look very much, it does, for me personally, the amount of time I have available, it takes me at least 3 or 4 days just to put that introduction together. And I know some of you say, man, you should put that together in an hour, but it comes to a point where I don't have the time even an hour to do. I've got to do it in sections throughout the week, build it up over the week, and then record an episode, then put it all together, render it, process it, get it out there, make sure that all the sound is working fine, everything is looking good, everything sounds okay. That can take at least a week for me. If that was to be removed, I would simply record a campaign, render it, process it, and it would be able to put out. I'd be able to put out the next day. And that's pretty much the sort of the cut and dry of it. If you want to see more videos, and also with that, more videos would be the ability for me to be able to also increase the sort of the quality in terms of FPS and resolution. So at the moment I'm doing it 1080p 30 FPS, but with the sort of introduction I put in each one, that adds a huge amount of the file size. So say for example a normal campaign, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. I know some of you say, well, cut back your campaigns, the amount of campaigns matter. I gotta admit, I do get drawn into the campaign, so sometimes 45 for an hour for these campaigns. That can be like by the time you've rendered it down, that can be like a 5 gig video file size, which can take roughly about 2.5 hours to upload. Now, my broadband is good, but it isn't sort of, I'm not prepared to pay £50 to £100 a month to get something that's going to put out your video in about half an hour. I know I just don't have the money for that, basically. So what it comes down to is finding that sweet spot where I'm able to sort of put out because I'm fortunate enough to have a PC that's I'm able to render up to sort of 4K 1440 and 60 FPS. If I was able to sort of have that time to sort that out, I can actually do that and upload it. But it's the higher the resolution, the FPS, the bigger the file size, the longer it takes to upload. What I don't want to get to a point where you promise something like 4K 60 FPS and it takes 2 days for that one file to upload. You're sort of negating what you're trying to deal with and trying to make right in the first place. So it's finding that right resolution, that right quality that's going to give you good file size, but also a real good quality. Because if I remove the introduction, I want to put something in its place In other words, I want to improve the quality of the resolution and the FPS if I get rid of the introduction, sort of make up for that, if that makes sense. So that's pretty much where we are, my friends. We can either leave things as they are and we can just leave things run and take a video a week, or we can remove the introduction or maybe greatly reduce it and get 1 to 2, maybe even 3 videos out a week. But also, I will still be replying to comments, and I will still be using all of your plans, all of your comments, all of your strategies in the campaign. Nothing of that will change. All we're talking about here is logistics of getting the videos out in decent time. Increasing the output. That's all it means, my friends. The quality of the videos will not change. I will still do them probably for an hour at a time. But it's just trying to expedite the videos, trying to get them out quicker to you, my friends. Because I know a number of you want to see more videos quicker, and my only sort of solution to that is to be able to sort of cut something to increase something, if you understand what I mean. So I'm going to leave this in your capable hands, my friends. I hope you understand where I'm coming from. I'm going to leave the link in the description to a straw poll. It's got change to a new format or stick to what we've already got. And that I will leave in my capable hands. I will not change anything unless you give me the say so, my friends. And the next video you'll see will probably be the Knights of St. John, because there might be a technical problem with the Napoleon Total War Norwegian campaign at the moment. I'm trying to sort that out. Possibly that might have to be reset, because sometimes these mods can give you a little bit of technical gremlins can get into the works. So I'll let you know if what happens to that, my friends. But anyway, please let me know what you want me to do. Whatever you're doing, please be safe, my friends. And again, in the comments, put down what you think and vote, and we'll go from there, my friends. But anyway, thank you for all of your wonderful support. And I do apologise for the lack of videos this week at least. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.